Hey guys, how's it going? It's Arit and Jewel here, and welcome to another episode of The Quarantine Life.
This is The Quarantine Life, episode 26.
Almost a full month's worth of going live every single day. So we've been going live here with these Quarantine Life episodes ever since this whole craziness with the lockdown and everything happened. And we've been doing this just to show up for you guys, to hang out with you, to answer any questions you might have, and to let you know that we're still grinding. We're still working away and creating our new normal here within the confines of our space. And it's been really fun. Every single episode has been different. I'm just going to go over to the comments here and say hello. Hey, Jojo, how's it going? Nice to see you on here again. And we have Linda Lee Barnum in the house. Nice to see you. And Lenny, how are you? Let us know how you guys are doing. How's your day been going so far?
So yesterday, this is episode 26. Yesterday, I was not feeling well at all. I started off my morning with 2 coaching calls. So we had a YouTube coaching call, and then, sorry, I'm just trying to close the window here.
I'm going to close the other one too.
And then, oh no, leave that one. That's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah. Right. And then I had an Amazon FBA coaching session. Basically, someone was booked me for an hour, and then they were doing like rapid fire questions, and they were just like asking me any and every question that they had about Amazon FBA in Canada, because they were thinking about getting started. And after those two were back to back. So it was like 10 a.m. was the first one, was the YouTube one. And then that was 45 minutes. And then the other one started at 11. So I did those 2 back to back. And then I just started to feel really bad. Like I had a headache. I also had a stomach ache for whatever reason. And then I just was not feeling like I wanted to do any work. And I told her that I feel like crap right now. I think I'm just going to do Netflix and chill. And then she's like, okay. And then so I headed over to the couch, put my headphones on, and I watched the Michael Jordan documentary. So
How was it?
It's good. It's an episodic documentary. So it's actually not done yet. They only have the first 2. And I love it when Netflix has shows that are like almost an hour long, because then it's like a movie, kind of like each episode. And so there's this new Michael Jordan documentary called The Last Dance. Well, it's really about the Chicago Bulls, but obviously Michael Jordan is the main star. And growing up as a kid, I loved Michael Jordan. He is my most favorite all-time player ever, probably for a lot of people as well. I lived and breathed basketball when I was a kid. Ever since I was 6 years old, up until grade 8, when I was like 14, I was like playing and breathing basketball. At one point, I pretty much knew all the players in the 90s. I do not know any players now. I know like the big ones and like the most popular ones, but I knew all about it. And that's all I did when I was a kid, was watch TV, do art, and play basketball. So I was really interested in this documentary. They only have 2 episodes so far, and they're going to be releasing 2 every week.
Nice, Lenny. You need a Jordan jacket, he says.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny is I don't even have any basketball gear. Like I don't have any basketball jerseys or anything like that. But I did collect basketball cards like crazy. And like I just loved the way Michael Jordan moved on the court. He moved like no other player to this day. Even though Kobe was really good, he had his own style, and I would say he's the number 2 for me. But it's so different. Michael Jordan was crazy.
And I have no sense of sports talk whatsoever. I never used to watch sports. I would play it, not in a team or anything. Like I would just go play basketball in the court with my friends or by myself. And tennis, I love playing tennis. But if you ask me anything about games, sports teams, that flows above me. I have no category in my brain for that information.
Linda says, good to see you both. Welcome back, Jewel. Thank you, Linda. I'm feeling much better today. Sometimes you just need a day to just check out and rest. And that's literally all I did yesterday. After I watched the Michael Jordan thing, I was watching The Office. And then we were watching this show called Fauda, which is a hit show on Netflix Israel, which is funny. You can't look away from the screen when you're watching that show because everything is in subtitles. And if you look away for a second, you've missed the entire scene. Roland says, hello, all.
Hi, Roland.
Hey, Jojo. Luca says, hi, just keep grinding.
Luca.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening right now. Jewel uploads.
Yeah, so we have our videos scheduled for 5 a.m. PST, early morning. So we just use the usual YouTube scheduler to do that. And we've been doing that ever since. We've set on a solid publishing schedule. I've just been doing it at that time so that we can get kind of both audiences, the West Coast and the East Coast as well. That would be 8 a.m. on the East Coast. So yeah, I know everyone has that question of what's the best time to upload your videos or to schedule your videos for. And, for us, it's almost like we accustomed our audience to the time that we just set in the beginning, but do pay attention to your analytics. If people are primarily watching during a certain time and you're not releasing them during that time, then you can shift things over.
Yeah, we had that schedule before all this stuff happened because people would have jobs and they would usually get up at like 5, 6 to get ready for an 8 a.m. type thing. And then if you were already at work, we were just kind of timed it that way. But now that we're uploading 2 to 3 per day, I've been playing around with like afternoon type uploads. So this live stream is happening at 6 p.m. PST. Yeah. And then sometimes I've been playing around with 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. uploads PST. Because right now, pretty much everyone's online at any time of the day now. So It's a free-for-all right now. That's why our schedule is all over the place right now. And then Jojo says, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Lenny said, nice, didn't know it was on Netflix. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Someone said it was on ESPN, and then I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll find it on some other site. But then I guess it's launched. It's smart to launch it on Netflix now as well. They're going to get a ton of watch time. It's number 2 in Canada. I didn't realize that was on Netflix either. On my list now, yes, couple of Michael Jordan fans.
Got a lot of basketball fans in here.
Okay, let me ask you this. Obviously, Michael Jordan's like number 1 for everyone. Who was your number 2 or number 3? Let me know. Roland says, my wife and I went to a Raptors game years ago and I actually fell asleep. Whoa. She woke me up and I went for refreshments and a walk. Sorry, it wasn't working for me. I'm a hockey fan through and through. A true Canadian hockey fan. Yeah, no, I was born in Canada.
To a live basketball game?
Once when we had the Vancouver Grizzlies for like, I don't know, 1 or 2 seasons. Mm-hmm. Very short. Yeah, I wish we still had a team. But yeah, I'm Canadian. I was born in Canada, born in Winnipeg. I've never really been a hockey fan. I mean, I was when they go to the playoffs, when Vancouver Canucks goes to the playoffs, but not really too much. My sister is. My sister and her husband is a total Vancouver Canucks diehard fan, goes to so many games, and they were supposed to go on a hockey-based trip, where they were going to follow the Vancouver Canucks in between Las Vegas. They were going to go to Las Vegas and like LA, because the Canucks were playing, and they were going to follow them on a 3-game tour they were going to do with the Canucks. And they bought different hockey jerseys for each night of the games. They booked so many flights and hotels, different hotel each time. But then obviously this thing happened. They were supposed to go there on my birthday. And then this thing happened, and then
They were so
the whole
disappointed.
thing was canceled. They were crushed, to say the least, because that was supposed to be like an epic trip. I mean, if you're a hockey fan, that was supposed to be an epic trip. Lenny says it comes first lately when I open the app. Probably because you watched some previous videos of ours, so
The suggested
now
algorithm.
it's being suggested to you.
Yes.
Linda said, I had a question for you, but I don't remember what it was. What was it about? YouTube?
Try to remember it, Linda.
Yeah, we'd love to answer it. Jojo says, that's your body telling you, Jewel, I need a break. Lol, you ladies have been working really hard. You need a break.
It's so funny how many of you guys are freaking out
when you saw the Trello.
When I showed you the Trello, yeah. Yeah, it looks overwhelming, but, you know, it organizes a lot of stuff for us. We do have a ton of things on there, all kinds of tasks, both personal and work related. And yeah, just keeps us on track that way, because it's so easy to just default to whatever is happening in your environment, and so easy for your environment to take your time naturally. So you have to be the instigator or the initiator. You have to lead your time.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with you. When I'm feeling off with my head or my body or whatever, I do take that as a sign that I need to chill out for a second, because the first year of entrepreneurship back in 2010, 2011, we were so strict that we did not allow ourselves to have any fun or freedom at all. We had this mentality that, okay, we're entrepreneurs now. We can't have fun. 100% of our time needs to be spent on business and entrepreneurship and growing it. And that
was kind of like, this mentality was like came upon us because of so many of the influences that we were around. And it was like, you got to grind, you got to work. And then it was, you know, it didn't work for us. It was exhausting.
It made us go crazy. Like had a couple of breakdowns and like mental breakdowns. At all. It was to the point where we like hated it. And I remember it was during the 2011 Vancouver, was it 2010 or 2011?
2010 Olympics?
I thought it was 2011. Whenever the Vancouver Olympics was, 2010 or 2011, we were really strict with ourselves, and there was a lot of cool events. I mean, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the Olympics to be in your home city, and we were like, no, we need to be
stayed in the office.
Entrepreneurial and not have any fun. And we did do like a couple of things, but I mean, if the Olympics were here now, I would like be going to it every day. But unfortunately, we had this different mindset back then, and we had to learn. We had to learn after a couple of breakdowns, if I'm being completely honest. And yeah, I was like, I don't want to live like this. So now we listen to ourselves and we have fun a lot more now. We do these like adventure trips and like cool vlogs and stuff. And yeah, we're always trying to incorporate fun now.
You got to live life. You got to live life all the time now, not until you get to point B or whatever, you know, until you get that money, until you achieve that goal.
We had to learn that.
No, it should be now. Yeah. Hard lesson to learn.
Linda Lee Barnum says, I was a Larry Bird fan. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I started watching a little later, so I don't know if he was in when I was watching. Roland says, I used to love playing basketball. Yeah, I lived and breathed that sport. Lenny says, not a sports fan, but can enjoy a few, especially if they are tight at the clock. I'm not sure.
I'm not familiar with that expression, Lenny. Please enlighten us.
But I like if I've been to hockey games, I've been to soccer games. Like I like watching them live. It's like fun fan experience. But then the only sport I like watching is basketball. But I find hockey takes too long to score, in my opinion.
I actually have been to a live hockey game.
Yeah,
and
it's
it was
fun. They're fun.
But I think the experience of watching it on TV is not as fun for me. But like being there is way more entertaining for me.
Lenny says, "Def prefer Kobe over LeBron." Yeah, same with me. Linda says, "It was about YouTube. I was in the YouTube studio." Well, if you remember, just go to one of our YouTube videos and then like comment on it, and then we'll see that, and then we'll answer it.
Yeah.
Linda says, "Lucky."
Lenny says.
Oh, Lenny says. What did I say? Lucky? I don't know.
Lenny says to Linda.
Yes.
That yeah, we'll be right here back again tomorrow if you remember, of course.
Jojo says, "I thought I was organized, but that board really blew my mind." Wow. Yeah, if you are just looking at it and you've not done anything like that before, then it can look scary. Then it could look like an explosion of stuff. But that keeps us on track. If I don't have that, if for whatever reason we didn't plan for that week, the week is like shot. You know, it's like we're not going to get as much completed when we don't have Trello in play. And we also have the app on our phone, so you can move stuff on desktop and mobile, and it like syncs up and stuff.
Yeah, we just like being efficient with our time because we want to do so much. We want to achieve so much. We have a lot of goals, and yeah, we are very I forget the word, but we're very like we design our week on purpose. Like we design our days on purpose.
Otherwise, it can just be hijacked by whatever,
anything and everything. Like, you know, when there's like unknowns too, when you don't know what you're working on, it's easy to just default to just like chilling out on the couch or doing whatever you feel like, because it's not clear what you're working on. And when it's not clear, then you tend to procrastinate more and not work on stuff at all. So it's good to clarify ahead of time on the Sundays that we do our weekly planning. We clarify everything that we're working on, schedule it, and then we don't have to think about it. We just look at Trello every single day.
Because if you're constantly thinking about the thing that you need to do, then it's taking up space in your mind. And because we offload it onto Trello, we just look at it, and I don't have to think about what's happening there. I can think about other things that are a little bit more important. So we learned this strategy from a lot of different gurus. Like a lot of people that we follow are very, very strict with their time, even more strict than we are. There are people that we follow that do 4-minute meetings, 5-minute meetings with people, and they're count each minute. We don't count it that hard, but they're like even crazier than we are. Let's see. Linda says, "You live intentionally." Yes, very much so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lenny says, "Do you set a specific time and number of hours, or just tackle tasks when you feel like it?"
For me, it depends what I'm working on. Like I'm not so crazy where I'll set a time to every single task, but I'll have a general idea of what I'm working on first, because I know that those are my priorities and I want to get them off of the plate first. If it's a big project and I know that I need more time to work on it rather than just the time block that I have for today, then I'll set a time limit. Like for example, if I'm working on a client project, like a web design project or something, it's going to take a lot longer than just a few hours on one day. So I will set I'll set a time limit, like 2 hours, depending on what else I have in the day. And that way I know when the 2 hours is up, I just move the card over to the next day and just continue with it. So it depends on the task.
For me, I have specific times for things for the morning routine. So in the morning, the first thing we do is listen to motivational audio. usually right now it's from Abraham and Esther Hicks. So we listen to about 12 minutes of that, and then 45 minutes of coloring and puzzle time. Sometimes you get a little carried away and you want to do a little more. That happens.
Yeah.
And then right after is a workout that's usually between 30 to 45 minutes. And then I usually eat after. There's like a set order of things, but they vary a little bit. But in terms of like filming, editing, and those kinds of things, I don't have a set time because I just need to get them done. So I don't say, oh, only an hour of editing time. If I need more editing time, then I'm gonna use more time for that.
Yeah, if it's project based like that, like finishing to edit a video, there's no time limit. It's just you got to get that done. But for stuff that can take a lot longer, like the coloring, because we can go on forever with coloring,
we have
or
to
puzzling or listening to audio.
The first week of puzzles was out of control. We lost control. The first week of this whole thing, we're like, okay, puzzle, and then all of a sudden, just 5 hours of puzzling. That's it.
I know.
And then you have a major headache.
I had so much fun. I hadn't done a puzzle like that for 5 hours in so long.
Jojo says, do you allow yourselves downtime? If so, when?
Yes.
So before this whole weirdness happened where you stay in all the time, Saturdays and Sundays were pretty much downtime. That's when we would schedule like hanging out with our friends. We do have friends and like people we hang out with.
We promise.
I have parents to visit and my sister and stuff, and she has her family that she would do weekly dinners with, usually on Sundays. You would do your lunches and dinners and stuff.
Yeah.
So we would do minimal work on Saturdays and Sundays. I would do filming, but I would batch film. So I would be filming for like 3-4 hours, and then that was kind of it for the day. And then I would edit everything on Sunday. So yeah, it was Saturdays and Sundays. Those were like where we would hang out, watch movies, go places. I don't even what was life like
what
before
was life
that?
like? Yeah.
Oh, we would have people over a lot. We would have people come over and we would do board games. I would cook a lot for them and just like hanging out, a lot of like hanging out and stuff. So it was Saturdays and Sundays. Now during this weirdness and how we can't really hang out with our friends, we've all just been doing like video chats and video calls and stuff. So the downtime happens a little bit after these calls. So after this call, depending on how hungry I am, I might go and cook a meal. Or if I'm not, then I'll just kind of wrap it up and then I'll do like a Netflix thing. I'll watch Netflix and a movie. I love watching movies and shows and stuff like that.
But you know what, Jojo, like that's why we put all of that, like the puzzle time, the coloring and listening to audiobooks and stuff in the morning. That is kind of like downtime too. We kind of sandwich the work in between 2 pieces of downtime, right? So I would say probably between 12 or 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. when we have these lives with you guys is when we're actually just doing really focused work. And then everything, in the morning is like the fun stuff with the puzzle coloring, listening to audio, and working out. Sometimes I do my workout in the evening after these calls, but, working out, let's just put it there. And then after these live streams with you guys, we might wrap some certain things up. Jewel will upload some videos. I'll do SEO. And then we'll just, do Netflix and chill or whatever.
Or I'll be cooking or something, yeah.
So, yeah, it's almost like I would say about 6 hours of focused work every day is what we're working on.
Linda says, how's the coloring? Let's see.
Yeah, well, we finished the lions.
I've been wanting to finish it because I'm dying to start the puzzle already. Like it's this half of a lion took way longer than I thought it would. So, can you hold yours?
You want to show single and then reveal.
Okay.
So here's single. So this is
that's a Reed's.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
wait,
one's
let's move the
mine.
comment so we can see.
This one's mine. The
It's-
reptilian.
It's more
lion.
reptilian.
I forget the term that was it Brendan?
Brayden?
Braden, yeah. Forget the term of the lizard lion. And then this is Jules. Check out all that purple, hey?
Mine's
Pretty
more
cool.
when we were in Shanghai last year, we took this calligraphy class from a like an actual calligrapher there. They're really into that with the Chinese characters. And we learned about the Qin dynasty. So I'm saying that my lion has a little bit of an Asian,
Like a dragon.
yeah, like
Has a
it's
dragon
got a
feel
bit of
to
an
it.
Asian feel. So I said that this lion's from the Qin dynasty.
Nice. Yeah, so that's what we've been working on. I feel like a little kid. Look, Mom, look what I did. Yeah, it was really fun doing this. I enjoyed it. A lot more meticulous than the other one.
Yeah.
So
Definitely not as free flow for sure.
but yeah, really cool.
Yeah, so this is like a week of coloring, 45-minute sessions, because each one was like so intricate. So now that these are done, right? Boom. And then Arit was
That looks so
saying
cool.
that they our coloring matches our personalities. So explain the personalities.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was looking at each of these and I was like, I can see our personalities in this. Like this is more me. This is like,
if you look
there's
closer,
more order in it. Like there's more color coordination and order. I know it might be hard to see. So it's like cool, calm, collected, yet powerful with, certain, like you got the fire hair going on, and then this is still powerful, but it's like,
it's pretty crazy.
yeah, it's like wacky.
It's weird.
I said grab bag to Jewel and she's like, what? I'm a grab bag? But by that, I just meant like, you never know what you're going to get. It's like a fun ride.
It's totally weird, mine.
Yeah.
Mine's like,
it's pretty cool.
It's like, what is happening? Yeah. So now that we're finished that, we will be starting the DC Comics puzzle.
Yep.
The one that we got from Walmart. The only one that was left. And, I got a message from the eBay seller for the 4 mega 4-pack, the 4 1,000-piece puzzles. I got a message from them saying that they shipped it out and they're not like too far away. So it should be arriving really soon. So we'll have like this puzzle plus that 5 puzzles. And the other puzzles are still, I don't know what's happening with them. It's been like a month and we're still waiting for them. So we will be starting this tomorrow.
Let us know. Are you guys working on any fun, creative projects? Let us know in the comments. Would love to hear about
Roland
them.
said, my wife is puzzle crazy. She has to finish it. Wow. What size puzzles is she doing? Because I find like 1,000-piece puzzle is pretty decent. Like it can take one person a while to do 1,000-piece puzzle, depending on what the picture is. Oh, I saw on eBay, they were selling 1,000-piece puzzle and the picture was literally just one color. So they had one that was all white and I think they called it White Heaven or something. And the whole thing is 1,000-piece puzzle and it's just white.
Like
and they
one shade solid white color. It's
nothing else. And then they had another one that was just all black. And I was like, oh, I don't know if that's going to be fun, like at all. You could do the,
I'd be down for the challenge.
You could do the edges, but
I think that'd be fun.
What would be the strategy doing the rest?
You need to go just by the shape of the pieces and not the actual picture because there is no picture. It's all white. So
that would take forever.
Yeah, it would. I love challenges like that though.
And Jojo says we do have friends. Yeah, we do have a group of friends that we hang out with. And then Lenny says it looks like carnival.
Yeah, Jules, I think that's what it reminded me of, like a crazy carnival ride.
Thank you everyone for commenting on the artwork. Roland says, lots of work, you get a gold star.
Thank
I
you.
remember gold stars.
That makes me feel good.
Hello, RG Titan. And
Hi, RG.
he says, hello, ladies and everybody. That's probably why you're such a good collaboration. You balance each other. Yeah. People have often said that because we're completely different people.
Different. Yeah.
We're very different people. Whoa. The comments my WhatsApp chat's going crazy.
Yeah, we think very differently on a lot of topics. That's why we sometimes butt heads on projects when we're trying to make decisions and everything. But at the same time, yeah, we complement each other's like strengths and weaknesses. I like to work on certain things that Jewel doesn't, and vice versa. So
yeah, so like for instance, Arit is more of the service based in Essetino. So she does a lot of the service-based work, meaning like graphic design and that kind of stuff. And she's really good with the whole emails, with the whole writing, sending out like quotes and stuff to people and PDFs and whatever, like all that kind of stuff. And then I'm like all video editing, uploading.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of the meticulous manual laborers type stuff.
Like the technical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Roland says she does 1,000 piece puzzles. How long does it take her typically to do 1,000 piece puzzle? RG Titan says, I bought a puzzle for my son, but he would rather play Fortnite. Yeah.
You know what you should do?
Get it.
Try to find a Fortnite puzzle.
Yeah.
See if he'd be into that.
I totally get that, because when I was a kid and we had Sega, which is like really old, and Nintendo.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I didn't like puzzles when I was a kid. You did, right?
Oh, I've been obsessed with puzzles ever since I was little. Puzzles and like even like all types of puzzles, even like not just this kind of thing, but word puzzles, number
crosswords.
Puzzles. Yeah, like I love solving problems. I very much love the challenge behind it. So and it's so satisfying when you actually do solve it. So
I didn't like crossword puzzles or word search. I thought was boring.
Looking for the words and circling them.
Yeah, word search. Yeah, crosswords. I kind of like Sudoku. The Sudoku.
Those are fun.
Those are funny.
My mom does a lot of Sudoku.
She's really good at them. Her mom is like, really into Sudoku.
She's a Sudoku queen.
Hey, Franco, how's it going?
Hi, Franco. What are you up to these days?
Roland says at least 2 weeks off and on. She's working on now. That is all pig heads, so it's harder.
Taken out of context, that comment would be really funny.
So it's like, I guess it's like actual pictures of pigs, not like cartoon or anything like that. But yeah, that'd be fun. Where is she getting her puzzles from? Franco says not much going on.
What the Franco, what is the whole like auditioning acting process look like right now? Because I know you were, or I'm not sure if you're still doing acting. Let me know. Using some gym weights. Nice. Awesome. Yes.
Oh, speaking of gym weights.
Oh, yes.
We will be doing an interview with two personal trainers, and one of them is our personal trainer. We haven't gone to our personal trainers in a while because they closed during this whole thing. And they're going to be we're going to interview them. They're going to be on the show. We'll have more details about the actual show. It should be happening next week.
May 1st.
Yeah.
On Friday. So you'll hear more about it as we get closer, but we just thought it'd be great to bring them on and talk more about, health and fitness.
Which is important.
For us entrepreneurs who are always juggling multiple schedules and, busy times, busy schedules. I mean, now people should have more downtime, but it's always good to incorporate some form of health regimen in your life, because that's actually plays a big role in your success, in reaching your goals, everything. It affects everything. The way that your body feels is how you're going to feel doing any type of action throughout the day. So yeah, we'll be talking to them next week on Friday, and we'll keep you guys posted with more details.
Jojo says, not really working on a project right now, just doing a lot of reading. What kind of books are you reading?
Cool.
It's actually Hogs Dancing. Just looked animated, I guess. She got a few from my dad's friend.
You'll have to take a photo, Roland, and send it to us once she's done.
Oh yeah, because you can't post it on YouTube.
Yeah, you can't post images on YouTube.
Franco says you're being patient with everything. That's good. Definitely needing to be patient right now.
Yeah. We were just talking about that the other day.
About what?
Patience. Patience plays a big factor into achieving your goals and a lot of things.
Oh yeah, because of the post. That post that I did yesterday about how our stats on our YouTube channel are going through the roof right now. And I said in the post that it looks like it happened overnight. It looks like, whoa, in the past 28 days, you've skyrocketed. Well, the truth is that, yes, it has gone up, but we were prepared for that to happen. And I can't remember the exact quote, but someone said like opportunity plus preparedness equals something and creates something. I can't remember what the exact quote was, but it's similar to that. Like, I'm surprised but not surprised with the stats because we have been working on our channel for years. And at some point I knew it was going to pay off and it was going to pay out. And that's exactly what's happening right now.
That's the secret sauce. Also, Kevin said that in the interview. Kevin, who we interviewed a couple days ago, he said, even though he wasn't seeing results right away, it was just his belief of knowing that it will come, it will eventually come. And that's what helps to stick it through the hard times.
RG Titan says, Jewel, prior to the lockdown, were you still active in retail arbitrage? I was kind of leaning away from it because I'm leaning more towards now the growth of our YouTube channel and creating our online business academy. But it's still always in the back of my mind, and I usually get back into it and prepare for the Q3 and Q4 season. So I would use the summer months to start gathering products, preparing boxes and shipments and sending them in before September. And then because, September, October, November, December are those months when the holidays, Thanksgiving, all that, and then it leads into Christmas. And that's when people start buying a lot of stuff. So that's how I usually do it. I was never full-time with retail arbitrage. It was always a part-time thing for me. But I was leaning away from it. But now I feel like I'm going to be doing it again soon in the summer months, gathering stuff up. I've been having a lot of questions from people and stuff as well. So yeah, do you do retail arbitrage right now? Dre Chili says, hello ladies, any new Camtasia or Snagit videos coming on Skillshare? I will be having some new Camtasia videos coming on Skillshare because Camtasia is going to be releasing their new Camtasia 2020 updated version on April 28th. So they announced to people who are part of the affiliate program, they announced that on April 28th, they're going to be dropping the new Camtasia version 2020. Seems like every year they do a new version.
And you did a video already on the new features, right? What's different in Camtasia 2020?
Yeah, I showed people like the email, but I actually haven't seen the actual features or tried the actual features. Mm-hmm. That will probably happen when we get it on April 28th, and I'll be creating a video talking about the new features and, if it's going to be worth the upgrade. So Franco says, I have plans to do some YouTube videos to get my modeling and acting career to jump up.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, definitely do that. YouTube channels are a huge leverage.
That's awesome. Yeah, that makes you stand out too, because not a lot of actors or models are necessarily doing that, especially like in the local scene, right? So if you like, having a YouTube channel is kind of like your portfolio that you could show to casting directors and modeling agencies. Definitely dive into we have a ton of resources, Franco, on this channel on starting your YouTube channel. So feel free to reach out if you need help.
Jojo says she reads whodunit books.
Ooh.
Didn't you do whodunit books?
It's a type of mystery book. I used to read other kinds of mysteries, but it's definitely in the same vicinity.
Like Clue type books?
Yeah, like Nancy Drew kind of mystery solving. There goes the problem solving again. There's a theme.
Dre Chili says, nice. I believe when they release it, all I have to do is pay $25 for the upgrade. I have no idea actually how much the upgrade was. I remember it being like 60 or 70 Canadian for us. I have no idea, but I will mention that when I find out. Nice. Okay. So yeah.
Cool. That was fun, guys.
Yeah. We will update you on this puzzle. And I'll be receiving 4 new puzzles soon. So we'll keep you guys in the loop. I'm going to take a break from coloring. I think I'm a little bit colored out right now from that one.
What?
For like a week, I think I'll take a break from that and just do puzzle. Because I miss puzzle.
Yeah, I do too. I just want to do it all.
Yeah.
I want to do both. Color puzzle. That'd be cool if they made a puzzle that you could color in and then you piece it together.
No, you'd have to piece it together first and then color it in. You can't color it in, right?
No, I mean like you would like color each of the pieces and then put it together and like see what design comes out.
Oh.
Yeah. New business idea for anybody out there.
Well, I guess you could, with the blank white one that they're selling.
Yeah.
You could probably Sharpie it up and do a...
Sharpie it up. And then do some crazy, Monet type puzzle.
No, you can do, a cool drawing and stuff. Or, do your name in big letters.
See? The wheels are turning. It's not a bad idea.
Then it would be easier for next time because then you'd have that on there.
Yes. Yeah. For sure.
I did see, because I keep talking about puzzles, the phone listens to you, right? Especially if you have smartphones and stuff.
The advertisements.
So I've been getting advertisements a lot for puzzles, and I saw this really cool one. It was circular, and it was of the moon, and it was big. It was a 1,000-piece puzzle, and it was totally circular, and it had a cool moon picture, and then they have ones of the Earth and Jupiter, and I was like, oh, these circular puzzles look so cool.
Did you buy that one?
No, I didn't buy the circular puzzle because the shipping time is it's so long right now.
We have a bunch of puzzles waiting to arrive.
Well, when that other one comes, we literally go from 0 to 5 real quick. So
RG says, I haven't gotten into retail arbitrage yet or Amazon in general. I'm focusing on affiliate marketing.
Nice. How are you doing your affiliate marketing? With a website, YouTube channel, email list?
Franco says, awesome. Would love to talk more. Yeah, absolutely. Message us, Franco. POD puzzle. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. There are some companies that do puzzles, you could print your own puzzles.
But I don't know if I'm not sure that Printful has
probably
something like
some
that.
Other companies.
But it's probably a smaller... Zazzle, maybe, yeah. Jojo says, mystery novels, yes. Same. I have all of my mystery novels back home at my parents' house, so you'll just see a whole bunch of these fiction novels there. There's no room for them here. We need another bookshelf. It's exploding with books. This one's exploding with nonfiction personal development books.
All right.
Great.
I think we'll wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Quarantine Life episode number 26. Tomorrow we'll be here again, 6 p.m. PST for episode number 27.
Yeah, sorry, I just saw this this comment here.
Yes.
I do remember Squidoo.
I remember
Yes.
trying to get on there way back because I remember you could earn like income because it was
Yeah.
kind of like a blog thing and they were going to place ads on it. But then I realized right away that I'm not a writer, so that's why I stopped doing it.
Yeah, I remember that. It was quite big back in the day.
RG Titan says starting a blog and YouTube with monetization. Nice.
Awesome. That's the way to do it.
Franco says didn't hear from you guys for a long time now. Will be great to catch up. Yes, for sure. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everyone.
Roland says I used to do affiliate stuff on there. Oh, nice.
On
Like you would write
Squidoo.
blogs and stuff. Did you earn a good amount?
It was kind of like Squidoo kind of was like a blog.
Blogger.
Yeah, it's like a blogger. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We could hang out for a long time here, but we'll be back here again tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. Come hang out with us. Bring your coffee, tea, drinks, whatever, and we'll have some fun.
Nice.
Have a good evening, everybody, and bye for now.
Bye.